Welcome back. We're at BigJohn's backyard fishing. I am here to finish up. Well, I can't really finish up, but I want to finish putting the lights on my kayak. I wanted a power port, and I guess maybe they are out of stock across the country, so I'm not able to put power in the back of the boat. But I gotta finish setting my lights up. And I never decided to use this until I figured out that with the Bonafide, and I'll show you what the Bonafide, all of my stuff I store, my power pole and my fishing rods, you know, I'll put on the side whenever I get ready to go out. But if I have wires coming that way, I have to be careful not to yank wires out. So what I'm going to do is take the one wire on this side for those lights back there. I want to take those and bring them all the way over this way. Well, it's hard to do because there's no access. So what I've decided to do was to grab a rope and send a rope all the way through to the back of the kayak where this panel is. So I'm gonna bring a string, a rope all the way through. Then I'm gonna pull all the cables from this light and the two I'm gonna put up here to the back, tie them to the rope, then just pull the rope straight through this side. And that way all my wires would be on the same side and I don't have to worry about knocking nothing out when I put my rods and stuff in. Now it's gonna be a fishing job, y'all, because this is tight little spot right here. So I got to get the rope to come out through here. I gotta go in, grab it, and try to snake these things through and get everything so I can tie it all up right there. If I can get that done, we in business. So anyway, that's my project. Hopefully I'm gonna try to get out tonight on the water and light this sucker up, but it looks like it's got storms that are projected, so we'll see. But anyway, let me get to that and I'll be back when it's all complete and done. But I just wanted you to know the process of what I was about to do and how I was about to do it in case anybody else wants to do it. Open up your back panel, snake all your stuff through the back, tie a rope to it, pull it all the way through one side, and all of your wiring is on one side and you still have storage on this side, or whichever side you decide to put your wiring on. If you do that, you'll have storage and you don't have to worry about knocking any wires out. All right, be back. Okay guys, we had to refigure that one out simply because the angle of this makes it too difficult to fish from that far up. So what we did was we put a 7'9" fishing pole rod up in here with a string on it, and we now take the two plugs, bring them inside this here loop, tighten it down, wind it up, and once I wind it up, it'll tighten it up. Then we're going to pull it through, and prayerfully there's enough room to come through here. According to this now, it's tight. We will see, because we will now try to bring this thing all the way through and see if we get stuck anywhere. We did not, and we barely have the other cable. So ladies and gentlemen, we have snaked it through. Now we just need to release the line. And we are in business. Now that it will release, open that up. Now all I have to do is plug the next light in And we are done, y'all. We have successfully snaked everything through. And that way, one as hard as it would have been the other way, but thank goodness for technology and thought. A man who thinks is a dangerous man. Anyway, I'll be back. All right, y'all. I was hoping to have been out on the water tonight after hooking everything up, but we're going to have to settle for a little bit of darkness in the garage. Let's start with the navigator light. There's our nav, green and red. Let's go to the back lights, front lights. That's the fish ponds, don't need that. Let's go to the bow. Look at that spotlight. We are set up, man. Cut the nav off. Cut the accessories off. Let's go for the mid section. Look at that, man. We got blue lights. We got lights on the deck. Lights in the cockpit so we can see at night. We got them planted right there behind us. The legs are here, so it kind of crisscrosses into this front deck area. Don't really need that. So yeah, man, I was excited about trying to get it out on the water and show y'all out on the water tonight, but storms came and prevented me, so I just thought I'd show it to you real quick. The next time you see it from this video, I'll be on the water. All right, see y'all later. Welcome back to Red BigJohn's Backyard Fishing. We are back out on Piney Run, but this time we are at the night fish. And you can see we got a full moon here. This wind's pretty calm right now. This is the one time you may need a little bit of wind because it's hot out here, man. And I'm fully geared up to keep from all these mosquito bites. I got my mosquito stuff on, clothing on, and I got my legs covered. I even got my boots on, man. I don't mess around. I'd rather be hot than lit up. But we are out here on the water. So, giving honor to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. We're gonna see if we can't get over to some fish tonight, y'all. How about that? And this is the first time I get to light my kayak up. How about that? We are lighting it up today. First time since I powered everything up, I was able to come out and do some night fishing. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see, you know, how well I did or poorly I did, but I know it's all good. There you go. First fish of the night, Piney Run. Sorry I wasn't filming. I had just cut it off and I forgot to cut it back on. But here we go. As a matter of fact, I got some new, anyway, first fish. Thank you, sir. I don't know if y'all can see that. I got my front light on. As a matter of fact, let's crank everything on here. Here are my lights around the boat, lights in front of the boat. What about my deck, my cockpit? There we go. Look at that, y'all. I'm lit up blue. So now I can see exactly where I'm casting. Had a hit. It took a long time, so probably something little. I'll tell you what, boy. Of course, as soon as I cut the camera off, then the fish comes and hits. Come here. Chill out. Chill, chill, chill. Chill. Nice little fishy. We're gonna try to get a picture. All right. I thank you, sir. One good thing, they give you a storm report if there's a storm brewing, but they didn't say anything. But man, I wasn't fooling around with that. You don't want to get caught across the water, and you got a lot of water to cross and it gets choppy. I ain't the one for that. There's that moon I've been looking for. That light. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bonafide SS127. She's a beaut. So, what is my final review? What is the last thing I need to say about this kayak? Let me just say this. As far as a fishing platform, it's the best thing out there in my opinion. It's stable. As a big man, I can get on it, I can stand up, I can fish. I still haven't caught a fish while standing up yet. I don't understand that. But I've done all those things. She's good. I powered her up. No problem with leakage or nothing like that. She holds up well. She's good on the water on the daytime and the nighttime. Man, it's just a great kayak overall. I say out of 10, I'd give it a 9. And the only reason why I'll probably give it a 9 over a 10 is because when you get in a fishing platform, you lose speed. It's clumsy in the water. I'm gonna tell you that now. It's not fast. If you got paddles, you're gonna have to work. So I get plenty of exercise when I'm out here because I'm pushing it. You know, the best time I think it responds in water is when I'm cutting through the water, cutting through waves. You know, current coming at me, I cut better. But when the current is flowing with me, I seem to fishtail all over the place. So if you're trying to get there fast, yeah, you want a speedier kayak, something like that. But if you're trying to fish and you want a nice, stable platform, especially for us big guys, Bonafide SS127, you can't go wrong. And look, let me talk about the seat. The seat is another reason why the Bonafide is great. That high position, man, let me just tell you. My ascent, the only reason I'm getting rid of my ascent, well, I don't have the stability on it, but I also sit low. And so I got back pains. And so when you're sitting low like that, man, your back be killing you. On the Bonafide, I can fish 4 or 5 hours and not sweat it. Even if I do get fatigued back there, I can stand up and stretch out my back. And so, yeah, man, for me, once again, that high seat position, I'm able to stand straight up, you know, no problem. I don't have to pull no strap, no pulley cord or nothing like that. So all those things are important to me. So this is my second year with it. I've had a chance to go through all the Bonafide Chronicles. If you haven't seen them, go back, check them out. But this is the final review. I've enjoyed it. I love being out on the water. I loved being out there at night. I gotta tell you, you know, until the freak storm came, you know. But if you want to hear about the freak storm, go to the other episode on Piney Run, the nighttime fish. You know, yeah, it was crazy. The windstorm came out of nowhere. But great kayak, I would say, for the price point at $1,500 to $1,600. Go get you one, get out there, get on the water, just like standing on the shore, except this time now, you know, you on the water, and you can get to the fish. So if the fish are biting, then hey, we in there. If not, oh well. But you are on the water, you are closer to the action. So yeah, man, Bonafide SS127. I give it thumbs up all the way around. There it is, Bonafide SS127. Final review. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hey, this is Reverend BigJohn. Always remember to keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless. I'll see you next time.